Hello, everyone. It is me, Steph Junko, your holistic nutrition coach and the host of Be Well with Steph, the podcast. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes today and wish you a very Merry Christmas. I hope that you had a Merry Christmas and that your holidays have been nice, that they have maybe been a little bit peaceful or a little bit joyful. If they haven't been joyful, that you've been looking for joy and creating joy like we've been trying to do all month of December. If you've been following along in our Instagram community, we've really been focusing on looking for joy and creating joy. And when I pause and reflect on where the joy is in my life, I knew I needed to take a few minutes to thank all of you for being here. Thank you for being my joy. Over the past couple of years, a real community has been created here through Be Well with Steph, and that community has changed my life. It is a community of you guys, a people on a journey of personal growth, of self-love, of the pursuit of good health. And when I picked my life up a couple years ago and put it on its head in order to try to support people in this wellness journey, I truthfully did not know what would happen. I didn't know if I would be able to serve, if people would connect, if there would be things that I could truly guide and coach people on that would make an impact. I didn't know what to expect, but what I really didn't expect is the way that you would show up. You have showed up with bravery and eagerness and trust in me that I am so grateful for. You have showed up to learn and to grow, even if it's one little step at a time. And even when it's challenging, you continue to show up. And by your showing up and learning and growing, you have taught me so many lessons and offered me support and created friendships that I am so very grateful for. So I want to thank you first today for your trust in me, for hanging out here on the podcast and on Instagram, and in group coaching and in workshops and on client calls. You guys, I can't even believe it. Being in community with you has been such an enormous blessing that I am counting today. So again, I just want to thank you for the joy that you bring. The beauty of our community and gratitude for your trust is not lost on me. So I just want to thank you and hope that you are able to count some blessings and find some joy too as we head into the new year here. I encourage you as we head into the new year and take a look at things to maybe think about the way that you set your goals and set your resolutions for the new year. I don't know if you're a New Year's resolution person or not. I am. I always have been. And I think it's just because I like beginnings. I like new starts and I like to grow and improve. But what I used to think made a good New Year's resolution has changed a lot over, the last few years. And the more I learn about goal setting and how motivation really works. Motivation is fleeting. And I used to think that to make a good New Year's resolution, I had to pick something that was dramatic, that was going to create a drastic transformation and make me feel like some sort of new person. I'd try to pick something I could adopt for a whole year. Like I would say, I'm going to read a book a month for the whole year, or a drastic transformation like I am going to go to the gym 5 days a week. Something that I could visibly see results on, that I could measure, or that I could count, and that if it wasn't one of these kind of like dramatic identity changing things, it wasn't like big enough for the new year. Well, after, 25 years of making New Year's resolutions like that hardly made it past February, I changed my criteria a little bit for what makes a good New Year's resolution. And now what I believe, when I look at the new year and I kind of set some goals, what I believe is in choosing super small intentional habit changes. Not something like I have to go to the gym 5 days a week if I'm currently going to the gym 0 days a week. Maybe instead what I need to do is say, 2 or 3 days a week. I need to change something, make it a little more manageable. Maybe it's even smaller than that. Maybe it's just that I'm going to set a 15-minute timer and move my body as many days of the week as I can. Something small and something intentional. But in addition to that, it's kind of managing my expectations that results take time and consistency. So if I say I'm going to, I keep saying workout because that's definitely something I reset a goal about every year. It's not something that comes naturally to me. It's something that I have to continually work on to create behavior change. And I have to manage my expectation that it is going to take time to create consistency and to make behavior change. So kind of giving myself permission to adjust as the year goes on and as life changes without just abandoning the goal in February. If I say I'm going to work out 5 days a week and by the end of January, that's not feasible with my schedule to get to the gym 5 days a week, or it's not a top priority some days, I can't say, well, my workout resolution didn't work and abandon ship. I might say, okay, well, right now, two days might be feasible. Or right now, I'm putting my gym membership on hold and I'm making walking outside in the summertime a priority. We can still adjust, but my intention at the new year to make moving my body a priority stays the same. I hope this is making sense. So really, it's kind of taking how we want to grow and how we want to learn and improve and making it small enough and manageable enough that we can do it. And then giving ourselves permission to adjust as we grow and change too. So kind of just my thoughts on New Year's resolutions. I'd love to hear what yours are. If you head over to Instagram, send me a message or something. I'd love to know what your thoughts are about resolutions. If you plan on setting any goals or making any healthy changes this year. I hope you have heard, and if you've not heard, that I'm going to be walking through some ways to make healthier changes to your eating in the new year in a free workshop next week. So if you're listening to this in real time, January 3rd through 7th, I'm going to be doing a workshop that is entitled 5 Simple Ways to Eat Healthier Without Dieting in the New Year. I'm not looking to give anybody a diet plan. I strongly encourage you to not start a diet plan in the new year, but to instead, again, think about making some simple changes. Think about putting into practice some simple intentions that really will add up to big results if we stick with them. So the way that this free workshop will work is that you would sign up. The link is bewellwithsteph.com/New Year. That's bewellwithsteph.com/New Year. And you go in, just put in your name and your email address, and you'll jump into the workshop. And then every day from the 3rd through the 7th, you'll get an email from me that will include the healthy way that we're going to work on improving our nutrition and through a little video message. So you'll open your email, it'll be like, hey, it's Steph again. Here's the one next way we're going to work on improving our healthy eating. Here's some ways to make it happen. It'll have a PDF page that comes with it if you prefer to read or print and save. And then it'll have a small homework task. So it will have a small way that you can be prompted to begin making that simple, sustainable change. So we're not talking about making a diet. We're not talking about restricting. Friends, do not let friends start new restrictive diet plans in the new year. And I am your friend, and I'm here to keep you from doing that and to instead learn some healthier practices. Learn things that you can do, small shifts that you can make every day that aren't restrictive, that don't feel overwhelming, but instead really are going to add up to lasting change, to feeling better, to managing your weight if that is on your radar, to improving your energy, to improving your digestion. All these things really do add up. And I'm going to teach you 5 simple ways to begin doing that right away. So if improving your health and nutrition is something that you are setting an intention for the new year, whether you set resolutions or not, I would love to have you do that workshop with us next week and to start you off on the right foot. So again, you can go to bewellwithsteph.com/New Year to sign up and be ready to join us. You can invite friends, send the link, do it with other people in your family. If you sign up and you want to start making some of these changes as a family, that would be really, really awesome too. So looking forward to kind of connecting with you guys more via email next week. And again, just wanted to wish you very happy holidays and hopefully an exciting new year where we continue to learn and grow together. If there's ever any way that I can help or support you on your journey anymore, you know where to find me. I'm right here on the podcast. I'm over on Instagram as BeWellWithSteph. You can always send me an email. It's steph@bewellwithsteph.com. It's just me on the other end, and I love to talk with you and connect with you. And I'll be here for you. So happy holidays, happy new year, and I will talk to you all soon.